Hey everybody, it's Katie of the Night coming at you with another tag video. This one is the music tag. It kind of seems like it was made by a teenager, but we're just gonna go with it. I thought this was the best way for me to start talking about music. I have a lot to say. Question number 1. Which band do you own the most albums by? I don't know, I guess whoever has put out the most albums. Cannibal Corpse? LOL? Question 2. What was the last song that you listened to? That would be Waters of Ein by Watain, one of my favorite songs. Question 3. What's in your CD player right now? I don't really use a CD player except for in my car because it's a 2003. I've got Grace Potter in there right now because my friend really wanted me to borrow it and listen to it. So it's not really metal, but that's what's in there at the moment. Question 4. What was the last concert you attended? I saw Abigail Williams, Origin, and Belphegor in September. It was amazing! Question 5. What is the greatest show you've ever been to? That's very hard for me to answer because every band affects me in a different way, and so do their concerts. So each one is a different experience for me, so I can't really say that one was better than the other, but I do have to say that seeing Watain last year was really, really special and great memory for me. What is the worst show you've ever been to? Let me tell you what the worst show I've ever been to was. Earlier this year, I saw Nightwish and Sonata Arctica. Now, I'm a Sonata fan, much more than a Nightwish fan. So I was ready to see Sonata, and Nightwish was just going to be the bonus, right? Well, Sonata played 6 songs before they handed it over to Nightwish, who played 30 songs. Not only that, the crowd didn't even know who Sonata was. They were just kind of standing around the whole time Sonata was playing, waiting for Nightwish. It was a real disappointment. I deleted question 7, so these aren't in order. Question 7 was not relevant. So, question 8. What concert are you looking forward to? Funny you should ask. I'm actually seeing Carcass in less than a week. Question 9. What is your favorite band shirt? Well, this one, of course. I've been wearing it for about 10 years, and it's starting to look really worn, but I love that. It's even getting holes in it and everything, so it's got all that worn-in charm about it. Question 10. What musician would you like to hang out with for a day? I was thinking of deleting this question, but then I decided I'd really like to hang out with Chibi from The Birthday Massacre. She seems like she's right there on the same page with me, and I think we'd have a good day together. Question 11. What is one group or musician that you wish would make a comeback? That's also pretty hard. Think about Acid Bath. It's been 20 years since Acid Bath stopped being a thing. So if they came back today, what would they sound like? Would they try to sound more modern? Would they try to sound like the 90s? Would I still like them? I don't even know. So I couldn't just say any band that I like, but one band that really seems to have been able to stand the test of time and still stay modern was Death. I think if Death could make a comeback today, they would still be very important to all ages. And they would still have that purity about them. Oh, and you know what else? I want Nevermore to make a comeback, and I want them to keep putting out albums until they put out one that's good enough to leave us with. Question 12. Who is an artist you haven't seen in concert yet that you want to? Actually, I have 4 answers to this, and I am saying it out loud as much as possible to hopefully manifest it. So, Helloween, Catatonia, Carpathian Forest, and Tiamat. Yes, please, metal gods, please bring them to me. Name 4 4 or more flawless albums? Well, obviously, Acid Bath's When the Kite String Pops. Catatonia's The Great Cold Distance was a classic for me. This is really starting to date me, actually. Watane's Sworn to the Dark. Type O Negative's October Rust. Sonata Arctica's Winter Hearts Guild. Pretty much any Birthday Massacre album. Flawless. Oh yes, and Nevermore's This Godless Endeavor. Can they please just put something out like that again? Please? Question 14. How many concerts have you been to? I've been keeping track. So I got on my list and I counted them all up. Okay? I counted festivals as one concert. Any several bands in one concert lineup. It was one concert. I'm not counting any childhood concerts or concerts I went to with my parents or anything like that. I have seen 52 concerts. 52. And if anyone is ever curious to know more about that, please let me know, because I could go on. Question 15. What band have you seen the most times? I have seen Dax Riggs, formerly of Acid Bath, 9 times. Question 16. What is your favorite movie soundtrack? I would have to say Gummo, because Gummo is my favorite movie, and it's filled with lots of beautiful metal and other weird things. Question 17. What was your last musical phase before you wisened up? My answer to that is that's a stupid question. Question 18. Another stupid question. What is your guilty pleasure that you hate to admit liking? I don't hate to admit liking anything. I will be perfectly open about my broad taste in music. So the best way for me to answer this is, what music do I listen to that's less typical for me? My answer to that would be rap or a little bit of pop like Miley Cyrus. And there we go, that is our music tag. It was pretty fun because I really like talking about music. So thank you for watching. Go listen to some Acid Bath, and I will see you next time. Goodbye forever.